miksudak narak miturkanahadam. Is that better? Can you understand me? Sorry, translator was off. Happens all the time. Alright, let's see. You are patient for today, and there was nothing specific you were in here for. It was just your routine checkup. Okay. Now, first things first, we're going to check your thoracomammary glands. Yes? You don't have one? Well, you should have 3, so you're missing one. And if so, how long has that been missing? You don't have any. Okay. That is, perplexing. Humans don't have those? Nah, I'll be the judge of that. We will, scan you here. Alright, let's just see what comes up on the data pad. No, it does indeed seem like you do not have any. That's interesting. Interesting. And how long have these been missing? Just never had them? Some sort of rare genetic defect? Your entire race doesn't have them. Well then, how do you phase through walls? You don't. You have to use doors. Okay. Well, that's something. So, just get that written down. Alright. So, next we're going to test your reflexes. Alright, very good. And check your pulse. I assume humans have a heart? Some humans, oh, okay. Let's just check that for you. Okay. Well, heart rate seems a little high. That could be because of illness, but more likely it's just. Do you get nervous in medical facilities, doctor's offices, that kind of thing? Yeah, that's pretty common. If I'm an alien, why do I look like a human? Oh, hollow suit. Standard procedure. We find that people, humans especially, seem more comfortable with their own race. Yeah, you've heard that too? I'm sure. No, of course, you don't. Humans aren't racist. No, I wouldn't imply that. I'm just saying more comfortable around their own race, so we try to. Yeah, you get it. You understand. All right. Let's see. And what is your current occupation? Okay. And how long have you worked there? Okay. And does your job have doors? They do, okay. Yep, handicap accessibility is very important. It's not a handicap. That should just be a standard. And it's one way of looking at it, I suppose. Alright. Well, next we will test your turbullarity. It's very complicated. We're not going to get into it right now, but use the scanner and see what you got. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it seems to be pretty good. Nothing I would worry about. We'll run some extra tests and see later. Oh, it's just a precautionary thing, you know. Tarbularity varies from species to species, so we like to follow up and make sure that it's like standard, you know. Yeah, for your species, we have to do like a file comparison. I'm sure it's fine. All right. Now let's go ahead and take your blood pressure. Okay. Well, that looks fine too. Again, it's a little high, but if you have anxiety or, you know, you're nervous about being in here, that can cause that. But, of course, you know, it's still a good thing to keep an eye on. We can, you know, if it's a serious concern, we can look more into it, and we can maybe get you a prescription to help lower the blood pressure. Yeah. Alright. And let's see, what else? Just checking out the different moles, things like that. Yeah, got a few of those. Again, nothing to worry about, you know. Most humans have some sort of mole or freckle. It's perfectly common. If it gets raised in dark, you know, you should come back and see us, and we'll check. Especially if you notice changes in size. We don't want you getting any kind of skin cancer or anything like that. That would, yeah, of course, that's very treatable here. I know humans haven't quite figured it out yet on Earth, but we can treat it fairly easily, so you'll be fine. All right. So, about how often each week do you exercise? 3 or 4 times per week, per day, minutes, hours? What is the 3 or 4? Maybe 5. Okay. So no specific time frame on that. Just kind of for however long you feel like. Okay. Well, at least you're getting some exercise in, I suppose. Do you drink alcohol? Okay. Yeah. We don't recommend drinking in excess. It can, you know, it impairs your cognitive functions, which isn't ideal. But it can also cause, you know, liver damage. So it's good to keep an eye on that. You know, you can drink a little bit every now and then. Just try not to do it so excessively. And do you do any, are there any prescription medications you're taking currently? Any that you're allergic to? Right. And are there any recreational drugs you're taking? Look, we're not the cops. We just need to know for your health. We're not going to rat on you. That would be a HIPAA violation. We just need to know so, you know, if we do prescribe you something, it doesn't clash with the drugs you're taking. Okay. Gotcha. Do you smoke? Or vape? That's another one that has been causing health problems. Okay. And do you have any family history of like genetic disorders or diseases that we should be on the lookout for. You know, things like diabetes, neurological disorders as well. Okay. All right. Now, while we're here, do you experience any achiness, soreness, swelling? On a day-to-day basis, or is this a periodic thing? Broken bone that aches when the weather changes. Interesting. So, humans can detect atmospheric changes with bones. Noted. It's an interesting quirk of your race. Yes. Anything else? Lower back sometimes. Yeah, well, I mean, you do. Considering your job, that makes sense. You know, that seems to be fairly common among humans. Yeah. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate that? The pain. How would you rate the pain on a scale of 1 to 10? Right. Yes, clarify. 1 being no pain, 10 being all of the pain, since it doesn't go higher than 10. Just right in the middle? Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll send you a packet after this, things you can do to kind of stay healthy, and it will include some information on various stretches you can do to help with the back pain. Because a lot of times it's just muscle tightening, and if nothing else, that can help relieve pressure on the spine itself. Yes. Now, how much water do you drink per day? You should drink more water. Humans need a lot of that. It turns out you're made out of quite a bit. You're basically a bag of meat and water. Which reminds me, you should also probably stay away from sharp objects. You don't want any of the water spilling out. Well, yes, other than the standard when you use the restroom. Right, that's your body's natural filtration. That's not a... Yes, well, you do lose water with your blood if you bleed. So still, sharp objects, you want to keep your bodily fluids inside your body for the most part. Highly recommend it. Alright. Now, apologize, but are you male or female? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. All right. Let's see. Have you been with us before? Yes. Okay. All right. Now, do you have any allergies outside of medication allergies, and are you taking medication for those allergies? Okay. Yes. And how often do you rotate your glabellar? Don't have one. Is this another one of like those humans don't have them things, or is it like you had an accident in childhood? Humans. Okay. Noted. Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't get a lot of humans in there. Most of you guys don't seem to leave your planet much. Most of you are just, like, the ones that do tend to be hitchhikers. And even the ones that do leave the planet that aren't hitchhikers are generally not leaving the solar system, as you call it. Alright. Well, so far so good. Overall, you seem fairly healthy. Are a couple things we'll want to keep an eye on. We can get you, again, get your prescription for the high blood pressure. Is there a specific pharmacy that you prefer to go to? Yeah. Alright. Zorglog's over on, is it the one on 5th? Right. The Zarnak system. Oh, okay. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, a lot of our patients go there. We've already got them on file. We can just get the prescription shipped over there. Easy peasy, no problem. Okay. We'll have an informational packet that we will send to your data pad, which you should have signed up for at the entrance. Fee? No. There's no fee. This is... no. You are a citizen, yes? Well, then, yeah, no fee. Alright. Let's see. Anything else before we send you off? Just write a couple notes down here. Alright, we want to make sure you get those stretches for your lower back. Oh, and we can get you disability claim for your inability to face through walls. Are you interested in pursuing that? Okay. Yeah, that'll be in the packet that we send you on how to get that started. You will need to get a hold of the Zarbnologons. Yeah, the Zarbnologons, they're, yeah. Exactly. Okay. Well, I think that about does it for today. I believe the traditional human expression of goodbye is I love you or God bless, so we'll go with those. You haven't heard those in a while? Well, hasn't been probably don't run into a lot of humans out here, huh? Right. Well, I'm technically not. It's fine. Alright. Well, farewell, goodbye, whichever those are. And, Lacrinda at the front desk, she'll get everything else filled out for you. Yeah, that should be it. Alrighty. Have a nice day. Bye.